Now, in case there isn't enough oxygen in the mitochondria, then the pyruvate molecules which were formed in step 1 undergo a process called as fermentation, and not conversion but fermentation. So, where do we see fermentation generally? Okay, if there are some seeds growing in the soil which is like full of water, or maybe some bacteria which grow in a condition where there is no oxygen, or sometimes even our muscle cells, when we overwork our muscles, then our muscle cells they require energy because you have to continue working, but there is no oxygen to break down the food. Then the muscle cells will also produce energy by the process of fermentation. So here the pyruvate, okay, is converted into alcohol, carbon dioxide and 2 ATP in case of yeast. So yeast cells, they break down the pyruvate and they produce three things: alcohol, carbon dioxide and ATP. Okay, we see that in fermentation of idlis, dosas and all. When you keep it overnight, the food that is there inside the rice grains, probably the digested food, the yeast will break them down and carbon dioxide is formed, ATP is formed. Okay, and in fermentation of wines, you will find alcohol is produced. And if it is a human muscle cell or animal muscle cells, then lactic acid is produced. From the two pyruvates, lactic acid is produced. So two pyruvates will give you lactic acid and 2 ATP. So I hope that's clear. From the first step, we got pyruvate, that is a 3 carbon compound. It either undergoes conversion when there is excess of oxygen or there is enough of oxygen. And if there isn't enough of oxygen in the mitochondria, then it undergoes fermentation. So in conversion, the two pyruvates are converted into 2 acetyl coenzyme A and 2 energy units of NADH2 and 2 carbon dioxide molecules. Whereas in fermentation, if there isn't any much oxygen or very less oxygen, then the two pyruvates will not give us 2 acetyl CoA, rather it breaks down into alcohol, carbon dioxide and ATP. Yeast cells do this kind of breakdown, whereas human muscle cells, when they are overworked, the 2 pyruvate will give us lactic acid and 2 ATP molecules. We come to the third step, and in the third step, which is called as the tricarboxylic acid TCA cycle, or it's sometimes also referred to as the citric acid cycle, or also called as Krebs cycle after the scientist whose surname was Krebs. This step also, as we had seen earlier, takes place in the mitochondria. Therefore, it's an aerobic respiration. And in step 2, we have seen that 2 acetyl coenzyme A are produced, okay, during conversion. I'm not talking about fermentation now. We want to produce maximum energy. So we will look at the processes that take place in the mitochondria with ample of oxygen. So 2 acetyl coenzyme A gets broken down into 2 ATP molecules, 2 FADH2 molecules, 6 NADH2 molecules, carbon dioxide and water. We shall look at step 4 in the next video.